Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. We are on the scientist right now, and she's just got a care package from Damian. Um, let's just start at the beginning over here at weapons. Damian made her a plasma rifle. It's level 15 though. She's got a ways to go to get to it. But once she does, she'll be fine. Um, but yeah, he made her a weapon, and he sent her the Brotherhood soldier suit in a tattered dress. I'm not sure exactly which one she's going to be wearing in the power armor. Probably the Brotherhood suit. Because remember, that's pretty much what she's going to be wearing in the armor itself. Um, Send her a little bit of food and drink to help out somewhat. Some experience food, things like that. Sent her some chems, buff out, berry mentats, great mentats, medics and mentats, because she's going to be using chems. And let me show you on that weapon, I did forget. It is a junkie weapon, so the more addictions that she has, the more damage it'll do. Again, we don't have to worry about this till level 15. She's level 7 right now. Um, let's see, what else? He sent her a few requisitions because he had like 9 of them, so. Um, but he also sent her some plans. Some she'll use, some she'll probably never use. Now she's got some junk on her and stuff. Now, he also sent her 3,000 rounds for the plasma rifle and 25 fusion cores. Actually, the empty fusion cores also. She is a bit overweight at the moment. So we're gonna try to find a place to put her tent. Now, if you're curious as to how Damian hooked her up, this is a private server. And Damian was at his camp, made all the stuff, got all the stuff out of his stash, brought it here to 76, and put it in this donation chest, donation box here. Since it's a private world, then Damian left that world, she logged into that world, and everything was in this box because it's a private server. Sherman's dressed in the mire. That's part of the gone fishing. We'll probably do some of that later on. She is a scientist, so she will probably be doing some fishing. Now, all that being said, we got a tip from Grizz. And we're going to go here, and then we're going to cut across and go right here where this, can't really see it, but right in the middle of the square, there's a darker green area. That should be a Brotherhood outpost, and that's where we're headed. We're going to go there. But we are over encumbered, so we're going to have to take it a little bit easy. We do have to get to level 15, but we are level 7, so we should be able to do it. That's a tick. Tick.
This area.
The further out we expand our influence, the more people we can help.
Hey, how you doing?
It's just about time to eat.
Okay, so we made it to the Moonshiner Shack. We have to look around and get to Brotherhood Outpost, which should be right there. B. But Grizz was nice enough to show us this place because we were having an issue getting our armor frame, pretty much, you know. And you know, he understands how important it is to have power armor on this character. So he's like, look, there's a few places, and he showed me different places that we can go to try and get the power armor. Now we know we're not going to start out with a full set. We know that, but at least having some power armor is going to help us out. And here is T-45 torso helmet and right arm. Okay. Oh, well, this is mine now. Oh, we have to remove the high level power armor. Great. All right.
Delta patrols will something happened to them.
Just rolled up in a Brotherhood outfit and yeah. Just grab me some armor. They're still overweight, though, I will say.
Ad Victorium! I think that's what they say.
Yep, you are definitely hopeful. Okay, so first things first. Transfer our junk. One second. Okay, let's drop off some stuff here. Let's start out with the heavy stuff. Ammo. Well, we can't use that yet, so of that. We'll drop these. Why is this going down? I didn't put those up. God bless it. Let's see, that's 100. 95, those are 50s. That one is 18, and that is 95. Okay. Now we're down to where we can move, but we're going to want to get a camp and get our recharger going as soon as we can. Ammo though, don't we have a... Let's put that up, keep that. But we do need the 308 ammo. We do need the 308 ammo. There we go. I mean, we're sitting okay, but... let's pick all this junk up out of here. Because I have full plans of building a camp this episode. Alright, and we'll move that over to the junk folder. Junk folder? Yeah. Alright, so let's store these. Now, we're not going to need all of this right now. And I want to carefully, excuse me, I want to carefully use what we have. Let's put 20 of those up. Go. Let's just put, want to keep for that soldier suit, because apparently when we step out of the armor, that's what we're wearing. For right now, these are level 10s, so at level 10 we can put some of that back, and there we go. Okay, so we are a bit overweight. Not as in, you know, we can't walk or anything, but we do have a bit stuff on us, and we need to get a bit more other stuff done. If you followed what I was saying. All right, so that's one set. Now our second set, gonna go back to the lumber mill. And, you know, we really like the responders. From a scientific point of view, we really do like the responders. But we've been hearing about these brotherhoods, and they just basically gave us this armor because we went and picked it up and they didn't say anything.
If you're looking for work, Dr. Lane.
Torso, right arm, left leg, and a fusion core. So
tree must become desirable wood products.
give me all that. I believe that it's also going to be level 10. Yeah.
Corresponder's job is
All
never
right.
done.
So we're going to leave the suit there.
Hard work pays off.
And our main goal now is going to be to get to level 10. So we have a right arm, torso, left leg.
Those raiders know
This is
we
right
mean
arm and
no
torso.
harm.
Glad we got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand would be a nightmare.
So helmet, left leg, right arm, torso. We need a right leg,
Somewhere.
left arm.
Are we out already?
Leg, left arm. Okay. Alright, now I want to go up here to this farm, and we're also going to find out what the key unlocks. That's going to get us some experience. I'm not going to take experience food just yet. There's a lot of other places I want to go and do. So let's go down to the Sutton station. I want to see if they have a map down there. The setup for the scientists is kind of slow, I understand, but we're going to get there.
Reminder, Any attempted
Alright,
five-finger
so-
discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
Right arm, right leg, left arm. Sell that. Right now we're just trying to make some money, so.
Vendor not responsible for your safety or the safety
Not really gonna sell a
of
lot of this
goods
stuff.
purchased.
We are gonna get her plans and stuff built up. But slowly. Alright. So now. What is the fastest way to get over here is actually going to be going back to 76. Alright, so let's go back to 76. Shut up, cat. Cat man. Alright. Now. Okay, now, one of the routes we can take on this road and go in. It's just cross country. Now, I also know there are ghouls this way, scorched. Oh, 1 hour. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Excuse me. Then let's get some water. Now make any tea. I did some soup. Let's do some soup. It's going to help out with our intelligence also. And we're going to save these when we need to heal. So let's do that. Okay. Now we know they're scorched over here because our robot told us they were scorched over here. Speaking of, there's still one alive running down the stairs. There he is. We don't have much capacity to sneak, really. Now we can build for it, but yeah, we don't really sneak that well. Okay. Let's turn off that quest. We're not worried about that quest at the moment. Peter, what? Oh, hey. Good morning. Yeah, that's a bad calling in life, my dude. And so we have a something right here, and then we have the farm over there that I was looking at. Decided not to take the road, apparently. Yeah, but we're nowhere near the farm we want. However, we do need to open stuff up here. All right. Yeah, we do need to open stuff up here so we can get around on the map. Ridge, interesting.
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rads will.
Lots of explosions going on.
Clean up this, fix that. Ugh, it never seems to end.
Never seems to end. I got
Got a
you.
good view up here.
It's hard work making a living out here.
No one's getting kicked out of my cell without a damn good reason.
Sore all over. Building this place
I
up is
hope you're not
hardcore.
traveling alone out there. Huh.
I need some new clothes.
Hey, it's a
Real
kitty.
muddy.
Maybe someday we'll get down there and rebuild some of those
Oh,
workers'
we're robbing them
cities.
blind, I know.
I know a guy who could fix that.
It's hard work making a living out here. this place up is hard work.
Clean up this, fix that. It never seemed to end.
They mounted a possum head.
Looks like it might rain later.
Sunny makes a good hoagie.
Okay. Let's rip this stuff and then I'm getting out of here. I'm not gonna spend
I'm so sick and tired
all day
of those
looting.
thorn bushes.
Right.
Don't suppose you have any construction experience.
I hate this misty, foggy crap.
Now, one thing this also does with Damian sending her a care package, it makes it where she doesn't have to go to the power plant right now. That does help out quite a bit. An airplane in somebody's backyard. The anchor for them, huh?
Look, I'm not
Butler's
supposed to be talking
alright.
to you, but nearest hunk of
You should
ocean
really
is
fix that
300
plane up, my
miles
guy.
from here. Someone really dragged that anchor all this way?
Hey, you're not supposed to talk to me.
Daniel's in charge here. Everything goes through him.
Oh, Daniel's in charge, huh? I don't see Daniel. Okay, so let's see where we're at now. We need to head north, actually. There's Anchor Farm, that's where we're at. We need to head north and stay on this side of this cliff face here. So, yeah. Let's do that. That's some radioactive barrels right there, buddy. In the water. Y'all might want to clear that out eventually. Signal bound, interesting. Hope we don't find anything else grafting up here, huh? I believe Grant said we need some type of lock picking. He couldn't remember which one. We're gonna have to find out, but we will discover the farm and there are cranberries here. This is gonna help us out when we run out of stew. Yeah, y'all weren't expecting that, was it? Yeah, we're not expecting that. Now let's see where we're at. Because I'm seeing a farm. Yeah. That's going to be our farm that we're looking at, I believe. I also know we're going to need black titanium. And that comes from scrapping mole miner stuff, so... we're going to be working on that as we go. This looks like the remains of an excavator. Yep, that's the remains of an excavator right there. Alright. Let's... yeah. We have found a farm. Luck skill 1. And there it is, right there. So, we figure out how to get in there. We can get some more pieces of that power armor. We just need to be able to pick lock skill 1. Well, the scarecrow didn't work for bugs. Well, we can definitely testify to that. Alright, we did level up. Alright, perception. Yes, let's open it. Thank you. Oh, look, exactly what we needed. What's a blind fashion designer's favorite color? Corduroy. I still don't get that one, but whatever. Alright, so perception based. We're gonna take this one out and we're gonna put picklock in. We still have one unused point in charisma. So what do we have? Dead man sprinting is agility, luck. We have bodyguards and lone wanderer. We can't do lone wanderer because it's 2. See, I don't understand some of the stuff with these cards. I really don't. I'm not gonna have teammates, but we got that in there. We don't have any endurance, so that's a thing. There we go, we're in. Which it's... some stuff that we did have. Oh, let's see. Now the question is, where are we going to put our camp? It's aluminum. We need that. Or we are going to need that. Okay. So that is 2 of the places Chris sent me. And the 3rd place is actually over in Morgantown. I think it was in Morgantown. The train yard right here. We're gonna fast travel over to Morgantown train yard. Okay. Because we have actually been here, so now I have to remember where trailer is. Probably the best thing is to clear this whole area. Yeah, probably clear the whole area and go from there. Because I remember there was a scorch there. I think we went through the barn. Or around found it. One or the other, I can't remember. Do know he showed me a shack or a trailer or maybe a rail car. It may have been a rail car. Had a suit of armor in it. It was right here, I believe. Which I may not be high enough level for it at the moment. Yeah, I may not be high enough level, so. But I believe that was it. And it was right there. Yeah, I can hear him out there. How you doing, buddy? You keep backing up. And you keep backing up. And we're trying to get another level here too. I mean, we need to hit level 15, but level 10 will be good for now. So we can use our power armor. That's pretty much it. But now, and we were talking about our camp, so. The scientists will have big booms, just so you know. As long as the cards will support it and everything. She's going to have energy weapons, which is going to be plasma rifle, Gatling laser, and throw grenades and use mines. And maybe one day use a grenade launcher. I'm not sure on that part, but. Okay. Let's see now. At one point we were talking about going over here because that would put us close to this one. Having a camp somewhere up in here on the edge of Morgantown. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly where we need to go. For the moment, we might go right over here. And then I believe at one point I had a tent. Out here somewhere. Yeah. Right, so on armor we have helmet, Left leg, right arm, torso, left arm. We need a right leg. We need a T45 right leg. All right. There we go. T45 right leg. Okay. I think we're going to keep the Bowie knife over the combat knife for sure. Here we go. And we can sell the right arm and the torso. Try to remember we need right leg. Okay. And with our tent over here, we have a place we can cook. We have a place we can get a little bit of rested. That. Right. There we go. Reset my alarm. I think let's use the soot flower. Right, and then food. We do need food. We have a carrot. Exception of 2. That's not bad. This is energy resist. They're gonna ruin before I can use them for anything else, I think. Because I don't have the stuff for the healing. I think I'm going to use them and go ahead and make the suit. Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit of rest. We'll have to set out our power armor again, no big deal though. I'm gonna have to get a power armor display so I can leave it out. But again, that's gonna be when we get our camp up. I do want to get our camp going, but okay. All rested. I was watching a video and there's supposedly a set of clothing you can get. I think it's like flannel shirt and jeans or something. And then you have to get a underlining for it or a lining for it. And it'll give you +3 intelligence. So I'm going to check that a bit more. and see if that's something we want to try to do. Okay, so let's put our power chassis out. Right there, and let's go. Because even without the armor, the chassis is doing us good. Okay, now right now we don't have any chance of sneaking. Yeah, just go down, dude. We have arrived. There we go. We got some medical supplies. Very nice. Hey, you gotta open the gate first, asshole. You can't just run through a gate. But this is the responders, or was the responders' main base. I think it's White Springs now, but whatever. This is the original responders before they got wiped out. It's set up here at the airport. And because we are doing the responder options here, we're gonna go check out and see this through. I have to also make sure that we did listen to well, there's no Brotherhood thing yet. Yeah, we don't have the Brotherhood yet. But we've been hearing rumors about the Brotherhood the whole time around here. And we've seen the hopefuls and the initiates at different outposts. Hell, we got our armor from some Brotherhood, so we know about the Brotherhood. And to this character, the Brotherhood immediately was more intriguing than the responders. The responders, medical personnel, teaching people how to survive, things like that, that's all well and good. Researching the plague, researching this and that, that's all well and good. Brotherhood has power armor, they have energy weapons, they have knowledge, and that's going to interest her a lot. Now, that being said, she's still going to be a responder, and she's going to be in the Brotherhood. So, because they both stand for things that she believes in. She believes in helping people. She believes in curing people. She believes in finding cures for the plague and things like that. So she's going to go all out on that stuff. But she also believes in power armor and very good weapons to keep herself alive. Looks like the battle plan did not work that well. I'm just saying. It doesn't look like it worked that well. That's shotgun. Legendary. Lovely. A few well-placed shots. There you are. Where are you running to, bitch? Now, Grizzly did something impressive one day. Being able to grab that key card. He got close enough somehow. Was able to grab the key card. I can't do it. I can do it out of armor though. There we go. The key card. Interesting. Just finds out all kinds of ways to do things. We do need to find a place. Scrap stuff. And our weapon's almost gone. Do we have another backup? It's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and put those on, and that is a pipe bolt action pistol, and that's gonna be slow as hell. This is a revolver and does almost as much as a bolt action, so let's put that as a backup. Just pick the lock. There we go. The one thing about not having a full suit is that we don't have a light. not have a light on this. I do have some food in here, actually. Okay. Metal detector went away, and that's hilarious. Yeah. After the grenade, the metal detector went off. Okay. Spawner vendor. Destroyed. Alright. Get too many shots off on me. There's a level. Alright, what's the shooter? Oh, this is, legendary. Well, that's a legendary 10 mil. Let's see, where's that? Zealot's 10 mil. That's going to be our new favorite, and that's going to be taken off, and let's do, there we go. Plus 50% damage to scorched. Yes, thank you. You know what? We did level up, so that is good. Probably not high enough yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, we are getting there. Now, one of the saddest stories is right here. She locked herself in and couldn't get out. And she starved to death and dehydrated. We we've made it to Morgantown. Where's our boy at, though? Where is he? There's supposed to be a guy in here. Oh, he's asleep. Okay, there he is. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna rob the place blind. Then we're gonna use the workbenches and rip stuff. There's the holotape.
My name is Maria Chavez, and I am
He was the leader of the responders.
Have overrun our defenses. They're coming for us all. If you find this, please listen carefully. We were called the responders. After the bombs fell, we tried to help people. Maybe I can still help you. The terminal nearby, if it's still there, use it. Learn about the inoculation project.
Now her interest is peaked. Inoculation.
Oh, shit! They're here! They're here! I'm out of time. Read the terminal. Learn about the Scorched. Remember us. And good luck.
Yeah, scrap that one. Thank you. Keep our backup. That hunting rifle's in better shape, and we have a pump action shotgun now, so there we go. I think we're gonna scrap our armor. We're not really gonna need it. It's also a little bit of weight that we don't need. Make sure we got everything scrapped and all that good stuff. Now let's listen to the Overseer's Morgantown. Hello?
Overseer's log, Morgantown. I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare. Those scorched things are everywhere. I kept quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a bit. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host. The ones that used to be human, eventually they go rigid, like some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of burn up from the inside out.
Vesuvius in reverse.
Vesuvius in reverse. I wondered what could possibly cause all this. And then I got my answer. It swooped down from the sky, screeching, breathing, infecting everything. I don't know how to fight this. But we need to consider all our options.
Even the nukes.
We find the source of this scorched plague and wipe it from the map before it can leave Appalachia. But first things first, we can't let the disease spread to us. Looks like the responders were developing some kind of inoculation. I'm going to pick up their work. You should too.
You should too. This is the Overseer signing off. So now we're doing something that we're designed to do, basically. Science. I'm gonna let him sleep. Now we could get some rest here and recharge. We do have a disease of some type. We're gonna take some antibiotics. And heal ourselves up a bit. Let's step out of our armor. And let the medicine do its work. We're safely behind door that needs a key card to get in. All right, there we go. We are well rested. Now there is a stove. Here. I don't know if we can cook anything, but let's see. And food. Right. He woke up now. Uh-oh. That's weird. So let's go talk to our friend over here. Because he didn't attack us while we were sleeping, so...
A little closer. Well, well. Another visitor to the Responder's graveyard. You must be pretty good to have gotten past all those mutants out there. Come to pay your respects to the fallen? Seems true, most do come through here. Me? I'm the Watchman. Self-appointed. Keeper of the cemetery, as it were. I keep the dead company. I got a brother around here, somewhere. Or maybe somewhere else. All I know, he was one of these responders. Came to check on him. Was a few years too late, looks like. Now, I'm just marking time while the cancer eats me up from inside. In the end, none of us can escape our fate. We'll all be food for the worms. That's just the kind of thing Marcus would say. Me, I just looked out for myself. Now I'm still alive, and he's long gone. Did his life count for something? I don't really know. He and the other responders saved a lot of folks, but they all died eventually. Now they all dust and memories. Even those will fade in time. Anyway, guess you've listened to me ramble on long enough by now. What can this old man do for you?
Oh no, we're not doing that. No, that's... Nope, we're not that person. Wish I could do this, but charisma's not going to be our thing. Could you answer some questions? You mentioned a brother.
Marcus, 5 years younger than me. Started running back in high school. And handsome, too. Had all the ladies chasing him. He followed me into the army and became an MP. Then got out and moved to Morgantown. Signed up with the police. Back then, I was still living in Cincinnati. We'd talk on the radio. He tried to get me to come out here and join the Responders more than once. I do miss him.
Well, you got nice memories, at least. Why do you stay here, though?
Well, I don't figure it matters much how dangerous this place is. If one of those mutants don't get me, cancer will. But I guess what keeps me here is just knowing this is where my brother died. Call me a superstitious old fool, but I don't want my spirit to have to walk too far to find his.
Wouldn't call you superstitious for that. Thank you for your time, sir.
Left, but I don't mind. sharing it. You be safe out there.
All right. Now, there's supposed to be a computer. Is it in the airport? Is it in the building we're in right now? I can't remember. Okay. Okay, so we can actually leave now because it's outside. That's what I thought. So let's actually get out of here, drop our junk off, and everything else is going to be on the outside of the airport at the moment. Okay. Let's see. For now, we want to drop off some things. Imitation seafood. All right. Oh, we did pick up some plans, actually. Nice. Nice. Alright, that'll be enough for right now. We got 2 level ups. Let's see. Okay, so finding where the new cards go. I'm gonna have to actually do some more research on where a lot of these are. Mr. Westek will have a good video on it, I believe. But I have kind of trying to wait until they can update with all the new changes on the perk cards. Let's see. We can pick 2 perks. We're gonna go intelligence for 1. And we're not getting any new cards, but whatever. Max rank. This is the only one that's not max rank. And it's the only one I haven't bought, so whatever. Let's get that. Do have a pipe weapon. Let's look at endurance. Gonna get that. Okay, so we have 2 unused in endurance. Really? Oh, we're doing that. That's all we have. We have 1 in intelligence that's not used. I guess we'll use that for now. This is so strange because, yeah, I want to do a certain build, but I can't get the cards for that build, but it's okay. It's all right. We have until level 50. Now, once we hit level 50, everything just stops. But we have until level 50 to get the cards that we need. So for right now, we're doing okay. We have cards that I don't want to use, but we're doing okay. Right? That. What level are we actually? We did level twice. We're level 9. Okay. What effects do we have going on at the moment? Power armor plus 10 to strength. Yay. We have an hour and 46 minutes left on that. That's 5% bonus. We are out of our bonus XP food though. Okay. And we do need to eat and drink. So that's a thing. water. Let's do some juice. Here we go. We're almost to the level that we can use our actual armor pieces. I already see him. And this is our legendary that does more damage to these guys. Can I not go into bats? I can go into bats. I like this. And supposedly you can get one of these. Yeah, supposedly you can get one of those in the atomic shop, but I'm not going to waste up on it right now. This must be where they entertained everybody. No. Peddlers, traders. And just like Fallout 4, you want to collect everything you can get. Speaking of, get that. As a key, huh? It requires a key. Normally there would be a key hidden around, but I don't see one, so we'll just keep going for now. You like that 50% damage, buddy. We're almost out of ammo for this. I'm definitely not the greatest with this thing either, so. Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Right. Remember, we were talking about when we were talking about her build. She is a mechanical engineer and a nuclear physicist, so she has both of those trainings. That's why she'll be able to do a lot of different things. We also want to add, let's add this shotgun to favorites actually. Let's look at our favorites first though. 1, 2, yeah, let's add the shotgun. Right there. She does have gunslinger though, so that's why I've been trying to keep pistols on her pretty much. But it looks like we're getting into a little bit of short, not short, but we're getting into more close combat. That's what I'm trying to think of there. Okay, there we go. Couple of plans there too, not bad. This was our mechanic, our robot engineer guy. Manuel something. Did get a fusion core out of it, so that's not bad. You can always use toilet paper. We need to do that and blood pack will heal us up. A little bit of rads, but not bad. There we go. Study Dr. Hudson research and register for advanced training. Dealing with the Brotherhood. So the original Brotherhood that was here seems to have been a bunch of pushy bastards. But we'll have to see. Oh, nice. I forgot about that. That's part of the reward you get for doing this. So, that. Let's see. We need some more 44s, but we'll put that on favorite. And it's a pistol. Not to mention, that is our first scoped weapon. Yeah. Stuffed grizzly. Wow. Nobody tell Grizz. It's just amazing though, because you know, the responders may have tweaked this out a bit, and they were probably one of the first ones to, you know, set up and everything. But this is the day the bombs dropped, things started getting put into place, you know. Because the reason I say that is there are actual doctors. Like this one right here. This is an actual doctor. This is not a responder outfit. This is an actual doctor, and he's a skeleton. The responders have corpses. They're not skeletons. So this is probably, which is kind of weird. It's been 25 years. You know, if he died on day one, maybe. My whole point is they were actually setting all this up. When the bombs, you know, dropped, and then the responders came in and just set it up for use for them, trying to help and everything. So yeah, I don't want to do the camping stuff. I don't want to do the camping stuff because it's going to make me set a camp down somewhere, and I don't want to do that. View available training, building camps. I don't really want to do that. But we'll pick it up for now. Because I do want the advanced training, you know what I'm saying? I do want to get to the fire breather part. That was not a lot, but I guess it'll do. And I think that is all of this. Volunteer Training 101. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Responder Survivors Volunteer Program. Advanced Training. Camping. By Miguel Caldera. Robot Programmer Extraordinaire.
Robot Programmer Extraordinaire.
Finding the perfect camping location. Now that the world has changed, it's hard to stay safe. Used to be that camping was safe as houses. Well, until there was a strong wind, right? These days, nothing is really safe. Even in your camp, someone might hurt you. The perfect spot doesn't matter now. It's all about your defenses. You can build near people you trust who will watch your back, or build things that will watch your back for you. No problem. Anyone can do it. Remember, camps are mobile. We're all explorers now, camping in a strange land full of adventure, wonder, and danger. So, camp often, and rest a lot. Before the war, I was gonna retire and go camping. Now I can do it every day. Forever. It's a dream come true. Do what you love, right? Now come to my camp, and I can show you some knots and framing techniques. Then, I'll direct you onto some helpful supplies. Good luck, volunteer.
Alright. I want to get to level. I want to get to level 10, so. Love the name of Tentative Plans. Tentative Plan. Okay. Okay, Miguel. But the last time I talked to the robot, they were scorched over here, so. But the robot's funny, and he misses Miguel. Which kind of breaks your heart, but it is what it is. Miguel is gone, my friend.
You know, I've been tethered to Miguel for years. Years, standing here with his rotten corpse. And you know what? I hate camping.
He's trying to be funny now.
Right after the responders formed, we trained dozens of volunteers to build camps. Miguel has some camp schematics on his terminal in the airport and a camp program holotape. Find them and return here.
One of those camping syllabus.
Camping wasn't always for everyone, but now that everything is destroyed, it's quite literally now for everyone.
If you find doo-doo, better shoot you.
Right, Miguel? An average volunteer takes 132 minutes to set up a camp for the first time. Responder.
Okay, let's get out of the armor, I guess. Okay, yeah, we've got a problem. Okay. Look, man, I just got that. I just got that lined up. You had to come in here. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Oh, and there's more. Great. Now y'all really messed up. But hey, we got level 10. Because I was stuck reloading and getting into the armor. That kind of sucked. That's a good condition. Oh, they're both good condition. Okay. Now our next goal is level 15. Our next goal is level 15. We're doing good. I believe we are good to do this next part. And then we're gonna call it. We're at 2 hours, so we've got a lot done. I wanted to get the camp built. But I haven't really found a good place for it quite yet. And this requires us to build it here in a clearing. So I'm just going to put the camp down and probably a stash and get my power armor out.
Being tethered to your corpse is really rotten, Miguel. I keep hoping that a wolf will stop by and grab your bones, but no such luck. Sigh.
There's Miguel.
Miguel used to be laid back, but these days he's just intense. It never gets old. Unlike Miguel's decomposing remains, go over to that nearby clearing and set up your camp. Maybe at a cook fire and a storage container. You can always move your whole camp later. It's just so odd to see humans again. Well, the non-rotten kind, anyway.
Mr. Fluffy. He's mad about being called Mr. Fluffy too, by the way.
On the bright side, one day they'll rebuild this good world. And I'll be here to see it. I can't see it. I don't.
Okay, so let's level up. Gunsmith, eh. 3 walks into a bar. I'll have a root beer. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. We could. No, that's gonna be locked. Level 11. We could do charisma and then we could put lone wanderer up instead of the bodyguards for now. Gain 7 charisma when bartering at non-player vendors. That's huge. I want to get this one right now. Right, and then we can go in here and take bodyguards out and put lone wanderer in. There we go, because that's going to help us while we're not on the team. And since most of this Let's Play is going to be in a private world, we're not going to be on a team, so that works. All right. And I'm going to do some research and stuff on let's see, V. No, hold it. Deploy your camp. That's what I'm trying to do, buddy. Yeah, predictably, it wants to set up a camp. Okay, it just says move camp. It doesn't say deploy camp. Yeah, it just says move. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the thing, huh? All right, so camp 1. Now, stash box and a cooking fire. Okay. Stash box, cooking fire. Alright. Alright, so let's put the cooking fire down. Then we're gonna get the stash box out. Yeah, no, we're gonna hit Q. This should be what, the scrap box? Yeah, scrap box can go here, and then ammo there. I'm taking a lesson from Anthony on just getting a stash box camp out. There we go. Junk is out. Very good. Let's get our power armor pieces out. +2 endurance, +5 carry weight. I think, do we have to have the, alright, so we're missing our right leg and we need to repair the left. Okay, but we're looking a lot better than we were. Alright. A lot better than we were. Okay, he's done with us. We're just humming now. Okay. Oh, wait, wrong one. Hold up. I think that's still in the stage box. Yeah, it is. Alright. Put that up. Alright, there we go. Now that stores our ammo for now. Okay, you're good, good. You need to be ripped. Store a 10 mil. It's in good shape. Right. Store that. Emergency food. That's good, good, good. There we go. Alright, that gets us down to 125 pounds. We're gonna just leave this here for now. We'll move it later.
Hey, Miguel, did you hear something? Of course not, because you're dead.
He makes all the jokes about Miguel being dead. He misses Miguel. Sad. But we are definitely getting closer. To being a little bit set up. We need to hit 15 and get our view available training, patrol supplies. You may run a hostile, so be alert, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Right.
Responder Survivors Volunteer Program. Advanced training, secure the supplies, by Kesha McDermott. Volunteer responders like you must help
This is
stock
Keisha
our
McDermott. She's
supplies
the one that was doing all
regularly.
the water testing.
If any of our caches are depleted, well, we will run into a heap of trouble. Since this is your first time on patrol, I will walk you through it. First, head to the triage center. This exercise will take you around the primary Morgantown airport. Now, you want to restock these caches regularly.
Okay, so we're gonna do that later though. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. We got a lot done. We did set our first camp, even though it's not where I want it, and it's not like I want it, but we may do that in a little bit off camera. I don't know. But we're gonna call it for right now. We'll pick this up in the next one. We've been going for 2 hours, so quite a bit of stuff, but we're in our power armor now. We need to finish collecting our set and then work on improving our power armor and stuff. But I've got to research the new power armor cards, or the new card, or how the new cards affected it. Anyway, and we're gonna need to get our power armor stuff up and our energy weapons. I would love to find a laser rifle, but you know we'll be fine for right now. Because plasma's level 15, that's 5 more levels of the pistol. But that's okay, that's fine for now. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave me a comment, tell me what you're thinking. Because 76 is a lot different than Fallout 4, let me tell you. But anyway, you guys take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.